It was the opposite of Dota. It was like a team somebody would make a good play and there'd be like a smattering of applause. Yeah. And there's one really tall tennis player. He was like 6'5".
I mean, you've naming like half the tennis players.
He was really, really
where
like
was he from?
tall.
What country? Rainic, maybe? I mean, there's lots. Even Isovic.
He was playing against Nadal, and he was getting worked, but everyone was like rooting for him.
Okay.
And
so was he British then? If people are rooting for him against Nadal, that means he must have been popular.
But he was getting owned, and then he ended up losing. And but they got a little bit too rowdy. And my idea of rowdy, there was like, and the ref seriously asked the crowd. He's like, hey, please.
Yeah. Quiet, please.
Yeah. I was like, what?
Yeah.
That was barely...
It's more about when you're being noisy. If the player's about to serve and you're making noise, big no-no. But Wimbledon's one of those events, like, I don't mind it ever being because it's a bit hoity-toity, a bit stuffy.
Yeah.
Australian Open, US Open are much more, like, more modern, young, and fun. They don't have, like, the dress code. Wimbledon is all about the tradition and, screw all that
Everyone
stuff.
was wearing shorts with, like, and some people were carrying umbrellas. There was, like, a polo-esque, like, style, but...
I feel like tennis players invented gatekeeping in a lot of ways.
No, Dota players did. Our game is the hardest.
That's true. So Dota players and tennis players have a lot in common.
100%. And in this Dota game, who will gatekeep the other team from winning 2 games? I think it'll be... I like Navi's lineup. Yeah. But I could see how Unique wins, which is always where things get fun.
It was one of those things we saw those odds, and it kind of made you like think, oh, I actually want to go the way of Unique, but... If you put it more in a 50-50, well, realistically, Navi have their Medusa again.
Yeah. The draft will never... It's never like a guaranteed thing. So there's some out drafts like, you get Meepa last picked or Alkt. Yep. Or you pick like no stuns. That can cause some issues. But for the most part, you can win with any draft. That's the way... I remember watching S4 when he casted with OD Picks only said that. He's like, people sometimes, they take too much stock and focus too much on the draft. Yep. And in fact, a lot of lineups are winnable.
Looking for all these raises. SF getting a couple on for early harass. As we'll see, Phoenix laying with the center up top, doing what he can against the Lifestealer. Securing the range creep, but dodging the Illuminate on the side of Na'Vi. And down bottom, Chu grabbing some creep waves. Beastmaster actually going for a Belt of Giant Strength, starting item to go for that incredibly fast Necrobook Rush.
He's very robust, too, in the lane. He's got a lot of HP.
Yep.
Kind of surprised, though. Like, no Quelling Blade, no extra set of regen, just straight up Belt of Giant Strength.
I have not seen this yet.
I have not either.
In pro games.
BZZ is a innovator, a scholar, a sportsman.
His Pengo went for Bassy Quelling Blade starting items. That was something.
Boy's a beast.
This guy doesn't care about regen. That's what you got supports for, right?
Indeed.
They, buy headdress and bring regen.
Chu has no headdress.
Yeah, he's like, dude, that's your job. Bring the headdress.
Is he dead? Okay. He's just straight up dead. This level 2 Ember Spirit, just picking up first blood. Nice and easy. And that's pretty massive. They were already losing the lane quite hard, and that's not going to make things any easier. Just got way too over-aggressive.
Yep. That's going to allow Ember to bring out some very early items. Last game we saw him, I think, rush the face boots. Yeah,
and that'll make your Orb of Venom build even worse on this 4-position Pango. Like, you're buying this item to try to win out the lane by just getting into right-click fights with the enemy 5. You're delaying everything because you want Lucky Shot at this point, and he just doesn't have it.
That's where maybe you could salvage the lane if Chu managed to like snipe the couriers or something coming out. But there was boots and a Blightstone, I think, for the Ember.
Oh boy!
And some more regen.
He's taking a risky-ish path. He's pinging right now.
Yeah, the Hawk is
going to snipe it here.
Nice. No. He's a melee hero, unfortunately. May get them on the way back for
some
gold.
He's got it on the way back.
Yeah.
Bang. Bang.
Some gold. Definitely, a sizable chunk of gold, not insignificant. A creep per player, basically.
Yeah, and he sentries the sentry. That's a nice Hawk placement by BZZ to find that.
Yep. And, that Blightstone with the Sleight of Fist build, finding kills. This bottom lane has been very problematic. And, speaking of couriers, top lane, Zitrek's going to lose his, so... Both cores losing some couriers. Lifestealer getting his on the way to the lane, so he did not get his items delivered. Couriers just die all over these days. Oh, nice Ink Swell with the Ember Spirit. Always so good playing this Grimstroke when you've got a hero that can get in, close for it. And he finds another kill on BZZ.
That's a killing spree.
Yeah, should be going down, but he gets the salve off. Looks like Ilias will manage to break it. Next Sleight of Fist should be coming up in a couple of seconds, but actually only has the 1 point, so still a few more to go. Won't find the kill. But the third kill for Na'Vi and the third kill in this bottom lane is they have a 2k gold lead. We're just 4 minutes in. This bot lane's an absolute disaster, and then you've got the mid lane Medusa still getting good farm.
It is really one-sided right now in this game.
Yep.
And the Shadow Fiend, who is going for bottle, doesn't matter. The Invis rune doesn't impact things too much.
No. Luckily it was just an Invis rune and not something worse. Top lane.
Oh man. Even Zitrax he's dead.
Yep, goes down.
Oh
Phoenix.
god, this laning phase.
Coddle with another Illuminate could maybe go for this kill, but doesn't have the mana for it, so...
This is one-sided.
Looking bad.
It's 4-0 already. Like, they've won. They haven't just won. They've, like, stomped all 3 lanes.
But that's the thing. Mid lane looks even on CS, but SF was using mangoes and I think committing a lot more regen for this lane, so...
Oh, he's getting dove right now, too. Magical's got to be a little bit careful here. He's going to get double raised.
Yep. Nice, smart TP back. Goes to the tier 1 mid tower, but is still fairly low in health.
A lot of people would just insta, like, double tap it.
Yeah.
Very well done.
You can see there, 500 net worth advantage, or 400 now in the mid lane, so mid lane being 1 as well.
So going to secure a bounty rune for Na'Vi. In fact, they're going to get 3, so the rich get richer.
SF, I believe, going to refill his bottle. Yeah, he's got the bottle. I think the Pengo was actually TPing mid to also help SF refill bottle, but did not get the refill since SF got bullied back. What's the play here? You're pulling waves at 5.5 minutes. That's not a good sign.
No.
This is normally something reserved for the first couple of minutes.
And I didn't think this lane at bottom would go this bad. I didn't know that Ember Brimstone crushed it. And look at that. He's so smart, Ilias. He anticipated the Pango darting forward, and he just read him. So that was so well done.
Sick play.
Na'Vi. That was really, really well done.
From 2k to 3k, and we're just 5.5 minutes in.
And Pasha is just right-clicking Vanscore. Vanscore, has he stacked a lot?
What was it?
He must have stacked somewhere. No, this is not. This is not like a super stacked Coddle or anything like that. Nothing even close to the sort. And they might even make this move onto 19 mid.
Yep, they got him with the dive and the fire spirits. He's got the haste rune, so there's just no real way out for him. He's trying to farm what he can with the raises. He knows he's done for.
Last hit by Magical too, just to add insult to injury.
Are there any silver linings for Unique?
Their Pango has more farm than this Grimstroke.
Okay.
You just asked me if there was any.
Yeah, Grimstroke, he's a 5. But yes, you're right.
Oh, well, he's got less net worth.
Yeah.
All right.
Darn it.
This Phoenix, or this SF has 200 more net worth than this Phoenix. How about that? Is that better?
I'm down. I'm down. Yep. You sold me.
That was the most value snake bounce I've ever seen.
They need to start getting some stacks going or something. But they're also going to need to start fighting their way back into this one. You're not going to outfarm Medusa. The whole idea, I feel like, with the Beastmaster was you try and play fast-paced, take over her jungle, put pressure on, but when you're this far behind, that's tricky to do.
Is this really going to be another kill?
It looks like it.
Oh, boy. Zitrax is... he's not at a fun lane.
That's the one here that is kind of farming okay.
Yeah, the funny thing is there's stacks on the side of Na'Vi, so they're just going to get even more value on the map.
Na'Vi going for the flawless game. 7 kills, no deaths, 4k gold lead. And, well, hello.
That's another one.
Crystallize coming in, getting bored of the bot lane.
If Phoenix gets like 1 creep, he'll have more net worth than the SF.
Or a kill. Who needs creeps when you've... one more Fire Spirit won't do enough damage with a dive. He might go for it, but he doesn't hit the Fire Spirit, so...
No. I think you would have to hit 2 in a row to get that, but... this is like the dream of dream starts.
Easy. Has a roar. He may just use it to try to save his life. He's going to go for the TP out. No Inkswell stun.
He's okay. And he didn't have to use the TP to go all the way back to base. So, all in all, not bad. No harm done.
Take those.
Shadow Fiend is back mid, and a lot of heroes are now coming towards mid. This could be their first kill.
Phoenix needs to get the hell out of here, it feels like. Does dive away. Chase is on. Swashbuckle going to be slightly off the mark, I believe. Doesn't get the slow as well. Chu trying to chase this one down, but he's got Fire Spirit still, and yeah, he's going to be...
He's given up on this.
Okay.
And that was a TP out by the Phoenix. Look at Vanscore. He's so low.
Oh, he's going to find
Look at He's trying to use the fog.
Yep. He doesn't see him just yet. He's waiting for another blast. Vanscore not going to go for it.
I don't... That would have been insane if he actually stuck around.
Oh no. This time there is no defensive roar. He's got the Inkswell to back up his dive, but he doesn't maybe have the damage for this.
He's got roar.
Yep, roar comes back up. Ember getting low
and
here.
Ember's out of mana.
Yep.
If they had detection, yes, they do. Finally. Woo. We're on the board, baby.
Let's go. 8 kills to 1, but it's a big one. It's the top net worth hero.
They needed that so... Oh, they needed anything. Let's be real here.
And they need a lot more of that. They can't just settle for one. Anytime Roar's up, it feels like they need to be going for some more kills.
100%. That was just way too over-aggressive by Crystallize. He was feeling himself. That's one of those things where your team is just getting kills everywhere and you're not being punished for it. And so you get more and more emboldened as time goes on.
When he's like remnanting in there, I figure like, oh, maybe there's a bounty rune spawning or saying he's going for it. No, that was just...
No, he just straight up wanted to do it.
But Na'Vi, perhaps it's a wake-up call to maybe settle down, not get too ahead of themselves. Pasha going to run in, find the Shadow Fiend, and speaking of getting too ahead of yourselves, he's kind of playing alone, but no, Crystallize is going to rock up to help save the day.
To get this kill.
Close, but no cigar.
The blast doesn't hit. Zitrax is on the way.
Yeah, can he find this kill? They're going to find Vanscore on the Coddle. Looks like Centro is going to run into some vision here, so they know where he is. A Mango Tree was used in Eden, I believe.
The creep is chasing.
That's good. Putting out some sick beats with the Ursa clap.
I like that. He didn't have a whole lot to do there, and he's regenning with the Ocean Heart in the river.
Well, 5k gold lead now, so Na'Vi, we keep talking about these numbers. When you have a Medusa on your team and you're leading by this much, it is bad news bears for Team Unique.
What are you supposed to do now? They're going to take your mid tower. Like all 3 of the cores on the side of Unique were meant to do pretty well. I'd say like the Shadow Fiend. Oh, there's a dive. No kill.
I think this Phoenix just understanding that he can go bottom to try delay this push, and as long as he doesn't get roared, he can't die. They'll lose a tier 1 tower. So that's, you know, we mentioned what can they do. They're going to try to take over this bottom side of the map a bit.
Yeah, you want to push this in and bring your... I think you want to bring your Lifestealer down here, actually. And you send your Pango up the top. Would be the ideal play. Okay. You send your Pango or your Coddle up the top. But it looks like they're just going to give up this tower for free.
Phoenix maybe needs to be careful down bottom. There's a lot of enemies wrapping around.
Just
but
has dive right now.
Yeah. And it's going to be enough. He's going to put that on that siege creep. And that will be enough to bring it down. So no longer too worried about that tier 2 bottom being pushed, especially with the glyph being back up. Refreshes from the tier 1 tower, so there's no real way for Unique to take tier 2 bottom unless they can completely punish Phoenix for being there.
And they're going to go towards mid now. If they can take this mid tower, this would be a really nice trade-off.
Instantly gets pinged by Na'Vi. You've got to imagine they're going to look to defend in there. TPing in the tier 2, multiple heroes ready to jump on in. And yeah, this SF just getting annihilated.
Wow.
Will-O-Wisp coming too late. The roll being used here with the Stampede, though. I don't see this fight going well for Unique. The Ember wasn't even close to going down. They've taken out 3 instantly with the Inkswell Sun catching up 2. The X can stump this Lifestealer. He raged, but he still gets stunned up. The Hoof Stomp to followed up. Team wipe. Absolutely obliterated.
And they lost nothing for it. No heroes. They got couriers, too. Like, just as an added, like, screw you. That was like they got 7 heroes there.
Take another look at this. The Coddle tried to save the SF there, but the Medusa got SF from like full to a quarter HP just with some right clicks.
Yeah, and you see the Pango Courier gets frozen in place. Gets hit by just casualty of war.
Yeah. I mean, I like that from Na'Vi. The second they realize Unica trying to get more than they should be in that mid-tier 1 tower, they instantly TP everyone, force a fight, no running away with Stampede.
And once again, they have no response to the Dusa. They've built up a lot of stacks for this Dusa. They use the Ember Spirit as her catch, so they have a way to team fight. And he also soaks up a lot of damage for her too by going in. Like he's just creating a buffer for this Dusa to just sit back and hit. Zitrex, of course, he's pours all hell, and another kill. Chu Easy peasy.
Lifestealer with just the old phase boots. Has an arm like heat up. Can't even finish that for now.
Yeah, the problem is I don't know what he gets to catch back up into this game.
They're going to force him to rage TP, I believe. Yeah.
He is gone, but that's the upside right now. That's the best play you can make, is not dying there. Maybe if they could get somebody mid. Magical's got to head back here. They want to try to roar on this Grimstroke. Getting any kill, 17-1. But Beastmaster's going to get spotted, and Magical once again is just going to tank forward here. His net worth progression isn't as insane because he doesn't have that 10,000 stacks that Coddle's able to do. That's what's so good about Coddle, is you can like Blinding Light one, blast the other, double stack at all times.
But the gold lead is even bigger than last game because every single lane is going well this time.
Yeah. When was the last time they got a kill? Unique. How long
just
ago
the
was
one,
that?
which was the Ember kill at the around 8 minutes in, I want to say.
Oh man, it's been a while.
Yep, that was around that when he extended over near the enemy jungle.
It was like 7-0, right?
Yep.
Now it's 7-1. Or 17-1, sorry. So for Unique, I guess the way to get back into this game would be to hope that Na'Vi throws, similar to how they did in game number 1.
Yep.
I think that's really the only way that you can really expect like a big comeback.
They smoked up, but they're going to find the Beastmaster down the river. They ignore the lifesteal knowing he's got the rage as bounty runes were spawning, and will Coddle be able to get one? Yes, but he may die for it in the river.
They're trying to pop Zitrex, force him to use the rage, and Crystallize is just that damage.
Ouch.
They lose a tier 2 tower. It is 19-1, 10k gold lead, 9k.
But you got double bounty stall.
Hell yeah. Dude, it was 10k, double digits.
Yep.
He reduced it.
I mean, that's silver linings. That's legit silver linings. I mean, 4 bounty rune swing would have been, really bad for Unique. At least they keep that gold a little bit more even.
At least they have a kill.
Yep.
Things could be a lot worse.
I haven't seen a 0 kill game in quite some time. The one I always remember is that ESL One. I think it was Frankfurt, the very first one, when IG, I think it was against EG.
It was indeed.
Was it IG or Vici?
I think it was IG.
IG, yeah. It was a team with Chuan at the time. That was like 2013 or something.
Tron has like the randomest career resurgences.
He has some of the best career stats as well. Like that IG team that he was on, obviously won TI, but they were so dominant during that era.
Oh, this could be their second kill.
It's a center.
This would be massive.
He's going to Crimson. They're ignoring him. I think they know they can't kill him. And the Stone Gaze Medusa comes in as well. They are pulling him back in with the Will-O-Wisp, but they're kind of just ignoring the Will-O-Wisp. Requiem going to be used to bully Na'Vi away, but it's not really bullying when Na'Vi's 5 times bigger, 5 times stronger, and they're coming for you. They're looking to hunt you down. They hunt down the beast. Vanscore's next. Come on, Vanscore. Just give Roche your life or something. As Crystallize will get himself a double kill. Chu gonna look to. Oh.
All right, they just call it.
He's going. Yeah, that's it. He's going for the outpost.
21-1. Like I don't. Yeah. I don't really know what you were supposed to do in this game. Zitrex will die. Just. Oh, he didn't make it 22.
Moral victory.
Dang.